On my fingers, I'd like to wash it off or something. No, that won't work. Oh, thank you. That's very helpful. Yes, indeed. So, get it on, huh? Yeah. Okay. I'll just do a tiny little coda. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. I hear the music down in my soul. And the whole wide world is my heart. I got a new day down in my soul. I got a new day down in my soul. I I've got a new day down in my soul, and the whole wide world is my home. I feel the love down in my soul. I feel the love down in my soul. I feel all the love down in my soul, and the whole wide world is my home. Come on, Cerny. I feel the power down in my soul. I feel the power down in my soul. I feel the power down in my soul, and the whole wide world is my home. And the whole wide world is my home. And the whole wide world is my home. Thanks, people. Jan Garrett and DJ Martin for you.
Thank you, Dallas Talley and our Unity Band. Dallas has been performing since he was a teenager, and he's been performing for us at Unity for about 5 years. Many of you are familiar with his soulful music. And if you want to listen to more, you can find him on Spotify under Duncan and Talley. So welcome to the light and love that is Unity of South Sound. My name is Anita Landry, and it's my joy to welcome you here this morning. We have an empowering and inspiring Sunday service for you, and we invite you to now just relax and put your cell phones into the silence as we reconnect, center in the truth of who we are. Will you please join me in saying our opening affirmation? There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe, God the good, omnipotence. Our mission statement, inspired by the divine as an inclusive spiritual community, we explore and express our highest potential. Our vision statement, present and centered in divine love, we co-create a peaceful and awakened world. And our core values, we are love, joy, abundance, and spirit guided. And now Reverend Megan will lead us in an opening prayer.
Good morning. Here we are. We just passed the Epiphany. And you know, the Epiphany is 12 days after Christmas. And in Unity, when we know we have awakened, we are reborn in the awareness of our Christ light. And every day of those 12 days, we are affirming an attribute of our divine nature through our 12 powers. And when we come to January 6th, that epiphany is the awareness that we are fully integrated into who we are. And so now we're ready to step into our new year, fully realized in the magnificence of our light. So today we're going to really celebrate that we've arrived in that place. And I just want to acknowledge that we still have Christmas because we're still kind of moving from that holiday awareness as we're doing our final holiday ritual, preparing for the new year. And so we just felt like we wanted to keep that energy with us one more week. But next week, it will be gone. And if anybody would like to help to pack away Christmas for another year after the service, that would be delightful. So as we move into our service, we acknowledge our light. And symbolically, we feel that light. So taking a moment to close your eyes and to breathe in the awareness of your light. Your fully awakened and realized Christ nature, ready to express itself and all its potential in this new year of 2023. And for that, we feel this blessing of gratitude washing over us. So as we prepare for today, allow that energy to begin to stir, to begin to open in a deeper way to the awareness that I am divine by nature. And that with every breath I take, I set into motion the expression of everything I think, say, and do is a reflection of my light. And we send that awareness out into our community, into the global humanity across the planet, knowing that as we each awaken in this world and shine our light, we make a difference. And we are all blessed, and for that, we feel a deep sense of appreciation, and so it is. Amen.
If you're able. I invite you, if you're able, to stand and join with our song leader, Annie Lane Ryan, in singing our congregational song, I'm Choosing Heaven Today by Ricky Byers.
I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking
The road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing love today. Joy.
I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing joy today.
I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing heaven. I'm choosing heaven today. Yay!
To greet each other with a namaste greeting. If you feel comfortable, you can give an elbow bump. Otherwise, we invite you to place your hands together and say, Namaste. I behold the divinity you are. I want to invite everyone to find your seats and for Dallas Talley to prepare to bless us once again with his musical talent as we prepare for our White Stone ceremony.
One, two, three, 2, 2, 3. God of the mystical canyon, God of the ocean's blue, God of the glacier-carved mountains, I give myself to you. God of the first redwood forest, God of the seedling new, God of the wildflower meadow, I give myself to you. Yours is a higher power, yours is a greater plan. Finally I surrender into your loving hand. God of the red forest, God of the gleaming moon, God of our earthly oasis, I give myself to you. Yours is a higher power, yours is a greater plan. Finally I surrender into your loving hand. God of this heartbeat within me, God of this gift of life, God without end or beginning, I am yours and you are mine. I am yours and you are Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dallas. It's wonderful to have you with us in the new year. It's always interesting to say a new year, isn't it? It's like we're taking on something new, and yet it feels like, we're just still waking up and every day is a day, right? And yet, as I mentioned last week, it's important to mark time. and just take a moment to reflect and to review and to consider, am I showing up with everything that I want to, all my potential? So how many of you choose to start the new year with a resolution? So I'm going to talk about forget about resolutions. And based on the wisdom of Winnie the Pooh, who said this about New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolution is to go on a diet after New Year's Eve. Well, maybe Valentine's Day. Or better yet, St. Patrick's Day, though I really do love a really big Easter dinner. So based on that is why I say maybe we want to forget about resolutions and look at it from a different perspective. Because it's not about giving up something or fixing anything. It's about choosing something. So most of us have considered to think of New Year's as a time to set a resolution. I'm going to say, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to become this. And the customary thing is that, and by the end of January or into February, we've kind of gone back to our previous habits and our behaviors and routines, right? Why do we do that? Did we not really mean to achieve our resolutions? So what is it that a resolution is? We could say a resolution is meant to resolve a problem. Have you thought about it like that? To find a solution to what is not working or something that we do not like in our life, which is why we're feeling like, yeah, I should be changing something. So we approach life that way when we're seeking a way to fix a problem, which from a spiritual perspective, when we're focusing on fixing something, we're limiting ourselves. It's limiting rather than consciously realizing a need to make a change, a positive call for a shift to transform what is into a new and more dynamic expression. This then becomes a spiritual process. That's what we're calling for. So the truth is, most New Year's resolutions revolve around things we know we should be doing anyway, right? Such as losing weight or eating healthier, or exercising regularly, living a life that creates well-being, or being more compassionate and forgiving. Those are all positive things. But there's a little part of ours that goes, you should be doing that, right? So why aren't we just doing those things anyway? Why do we wait until New Year's to go, oh, I'm gonna have a resolution about that one? Maybe it's because we're using the word I should. I should be doing, and I feel guilty that I'm not. So we think that it's better to say I will, but we don't have a commitment or a plan of action to really make it happen. Until we really choose to do something, because we want to at a deeper level, choose it intentionally, we are not committed to achieving it. And we can say that we've tried, but it didn't work out. I remember having an argument with one of my sisters who was saying she really wanted to change her life and the issues that she was having. And she said, well, I really tried, but it just didn't work out. And I gently invited her to say, can you let go of the word tried? Because tried is almost like giving ourselves an excuse in the back door that if it didn't work out, I can just say I tried. But I wasn't totally committed to doing whatever it took to make that change. So it starts with recognizing that however we showed up in the past in our life of last year was necessary for our growth. So we don't have to guilt ourselves over it. However you showed up was necessary for your growth. And then we can begin to realize that it's all about choosing what's next. So I achieved this, I reformed this, I transformed this, I showed up this way, but now I can choose to review it and consider doing it differently. So a New Year's allows us time to reflect, to learn, to create an intention that calls for a positive shift. A spark of magic. I love that. Nancy always talks about magic, to be magical, right? A spark of magic to create an intention that calls for a positive shift and allows for manifestation because it's rooted in self-love. It's rooted in self-love and is backed with action. to say to myself, I love myself enough to choose better, and this is how I will do it, with a lot of energy and conviction. So resolutions do not reflect accepting who we are, or in considering how I will choose to change to express into a new, more dynamic self, or form of self, or what I'm willing to do to manifest results. It kind of like bypasses that. It lacks that intention and commitment to stay focused, because the formula really should be intention plus action equals life-changing. Without those, you're not experiencing the change that at some level you know you would benefit from. So isn't that what we're seeking for when we realize that I want something different in my life? Is to change it? And then how many of us go, oh, I want to change, but oh, not that. not that, but sometimes it's that, those things that really stir us up, that allows us to take a deeper look and transform things in a more powerful way. So when we set an intention versus a resolution, the idea is to manifest something that consciously we choose. It's not a fluke thing. It's consciously we choose to do it. It's a call to action and often marks the beginning of manifesting a dream or desire, something that's really more deeply embedded within us. Intentions are about the longings that have been haunting us. You know those, right? Those longings, it's like, oh, if I could just experience that. It's like we could choose it, but we have to begin to have a plan, a commitment. So what do I need to do? One little thing can I move in that directions? So our intentions can have to do with such things like relationships. Oh, I don't want to touch that one. But relationships, is there something about my relationships that I could benefit from viewing in a new way? Or love in itself, maybe just self-love, or self-improvement, health and wholeness, spiritual practices. Intentions can be about our career or our life work, how we show up in the way we express ourselves, and affect our emotional, physical, and or psychological selves. Those things are truly life-changing and make a difference to how we're thriving at a more abundant level. The Vedic text, more commonly known as the Upanishad, states, you are what your deepest desire is. As your desire is, so is your intention. As your intention is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed. As your deed is, so is your destiny. That's a formula for living, right? So setting an intention is about giving direction or meaning to our lives. It also could mean changing an attitude about something as a way to transform or change. I mean, internally, there is more value in looking at what I could change in my thinking and my attitudes and how I show up than anything else. And the nice thing about setting intentions is that they can be set daily, weekly, monthly. You don't have to wait till New Year's. And really should be paying attention to them all the time. Unlike New Year's resolutions, it's not necessary to initiate changes to be kept all year long. When setting an intention, our attitudes are very important as they reflect what is held in consciousness in this moment in time. And they're evolving with our present state of mind. So that's why our intentions can evolve and change. And it's okay to change them. Because you decide, okay, maybe I have followed this one as long as I can go, but it needs to be tweaked. Something new is being called, so I can reset my intention to take it to another level. So our intentions evolve as we choose what we want to demonstrate or manifest in our lives. We can choose to begin new at any time, but it's very powerful when we mark our time with the new year to really take some time to review where we are. How am I showing up? What's an intention that can begin to move me in a more empowering way? Ralph Waldo Emerson says, once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. When we're considering it as a spiritual process, once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. You've experienced that, right? There's a place where you notice my level of commitment made a difference in moving into manifesting something new. And what did Jesus say? The Father and I are one. The Father meaning the authority, the spiritual law, the absolute, the one who decides. The Father in you, the authority, the one who decides. And it resides within you. We are one in that awareness. That's why he said, the Father and I. He was talking about his Christ nature, not him as a person. So the divinity within you is the one who decides. Therefore, the power to discern my life comes from the ultimate authority within me. The one who decides is me. Can you claim that for yourself? Can you realize if something's not working, you are the power to choose to change it. I decide what I will be, do, or manifest intentionally, and the universe will conspire to make it happen through me. Every time. This is a prosperity practice we're talking about. Unity is a way of living, and prosperity is a way of life. How am I living? So to begin the new year, we might ask yourselves then, how shall I live? The one who decides will intentionally choose that. Set intentions to reflect what we will look, feel, and experience a result as. Maybe a more empowering way to begin a new year, to make a fresh beginning and claim our infinite potential. That's the intention that we want to live in this moment. Edith Lovejoy Pierce, author of In This Our Day, explains our New Year potential like this. We will open the book. Its pages are blank. We are going to put words on them ourselves. The book is called Opportunity, and its first chapter is New Year's Day. That's an empowering way to look at life, and why we can mark time to say, I'm opening a new page to a new chapter. So in every new year, we get to ask ourselves, what will this new year bring me? It brings the same thing every time, 365 opportunities. For every day begins a new experience and a new opportunity to choose what will be written, what will be decided, and what will be expressed. What potential will be realized? That's exciting. Can you feel it? You get to decide. So the first Sunday in January or the second Sunday after Christmas, like today, is often designated as White Stone Sunday in Unity churches. What is White Stone Sunday? Well, for one, it's today. The day that we set our intentions for the rest of the year. We began last week with the burning bowl to really powerfully release anything we don't want to bring into the new year, the things that no longer serve us, and we filled that space by writing a letter to what we call the letter to God, to our own divine self, to begin to claim what we want to experience in the new year, to make sure we didn't leave a void to be filled in between last week and this week, right? We don't want those other things to come back and fill in the space. And so today, though, we're going to take it to another level, a little deeper. And again, remember that when we're setting the intentions, we're not referring to resolutions in the traditional sense, because in the White Stone ceremony, we aren't going to make a list of resolutions. Though we did, in a sense, create a list with our letters to God, to our God source last week. But usually in the White Stone ceremony, we come up with one or two words that represent the changes we wish to make and what we want to see expressing in our experience throughout the coming year. It's like taking on a new spiritual identity. or labeling the theme for our year. And so to begin the process today, you've each been given 2 items that are important to the ceremony we will enter into. You should have received a white stone, and if anybody does not have a white stone, please raise your hand, and ushers, oh, we missed a bunch of people. So they have a basket, they're going to distribute that. You also, and we will be guiding you through a meditative experience in order to realize that. So you also need a small pencil to write with, because pens do not write on the stone. So we're providing you with a little pencil. And if you're watching from home, I want you to know that you can still experience this. Run and get a stone from your yard that's flat and smooth, a sacred object that you can write on. You can even put a little piece of masking tape on it in order to be able to write on it more efficiently. Or even just a card that you have, something that you can write that has a feeling of sacredness, that you can focus on a goal of something that you want to save. So keep passing those things out. We're not going to start quite yet. So as we're using white stones in our ritual, they symbolically have been used to represent freedom and as positive tokens in ancient history. So it's important to understand why we're using a white stone. In ancient times, the Greeks and Romans had a custom of noting and perpetuating friendship by means of a white stone. The stone was divided into halves, and each person inscribed his name on the flat surface, after which the parts of the stone were exchanged. The presentation of either half was sufficient to ensure friendly aid, even from the descendants of those who first divided the stone. Thus, the divided stone became a mark of identification that was honored, and it was deeply meaningful. In Jesus' day, when a person was released from prison, they were given a white stone to represent their new start. Showing a white stone designated one was free to express themselves openly, out of bondage, with a clean slate, so to speak. So they were able to begin anew, which is what we are choosing to do. Also, carrying the stone gave them all the benefits of being a Roman citizen. That meant the Roman army protected you, which was not a small thing back then. It was very significant. So there's all this energy around what a white stone represents. We use the white stone to symbolize that we can leave behind whatever personal prison, let me say that again, personal prison, that we may have created for ourselves. The ceremony is an opportunity to start the new year fresh, with no personal baggage. So know that if there's still a little creeping in that you didn't quite let go of last week, we're going to consciously let that go in our process today too, and know that that's something we can always affirm. As I recognize something that no longer serves my highest and best good, I let it go. This is my mantra. I now release anything and everything that no longer serves me, as it's transformed for greater good. In Revelations 2:17, it says, anyone with ears to hear must listen to the Spirit and understand what it is saying to the assemblies. To anyone who understands, I will give that which has been hidden away in heaven, which is in the pureness of our consciousness. And I will give to each one a white stone, and on the stone will be engraved a new name that no one understands except the one who receives it. So during this white stone ceremony, we will experience a meditation that will lead us into connecting with our divine essence, our higher self, our divine mind, by whatever name you refer to God within you. And you will be invited to ask for guidance, to receive a word or phrase symbolizing a new start for this new year, and symbolically representing your highest intention. Or it may be a name that you hear for your new spiritual identity of 2023. And as it said in Revelation, only you will recognize it, only you will understand it, because it's spoken to you specifically. The name then is engraved on your white stone. It is the name of your intention that no one will understand the meaning of except you. And you and only you claim what it is to come forth from within you as a result of this new realization. And whatever it is to be called. You then keep your white tile, your white stone, as a reminder of your intention moving forward into this new year. So we're going to begin the process now. And in doing that, we want to prepare by singing the vibration of song that lifts us into the experience. So I'm going to invite Annie Lane to come forward and just stay in your seats. This song I have sung to you going into meditation, but I'm going to invite you to do it. It's called I Allow, and I'm going to just say the words. They'll be on your screen, but just to know that these are powerful words of setting the intention moving into our experience. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now. Let us sing.
I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I have all I need. I allow, I receive, I accept, I believe that I am all I need now.
So I invite you to close your outer eye as we prepare to take this journey within. We open our inner eye of vision. Allow yourself to become still as you turn your energy within. And we begin to feel the movement of energy of that which you are meant to receive in the space we intentionally have created beginning last Sunday on New Year's Day. It begins to find its awareness within you. Feel it. And we open our minds and our hearts in this moment deeply, expanding with your breath. Just feel your breath opening you up. And as you release your breath, know that if there is anything unresolved or any negative energy within you, consciously release it right now. Release anything and everything that no longer serves my highest and best good in this moment. See it flowing from you into the universe to be recycled for greater good. And affirming within, I am creating a space for Godness to do God's vibrationally perfect work through me in this moment. I am creating this space right now through which Spirit can freely express through me and as me, creating the space to live a prosperous life, to have powerful, positive, dynamic relationships, to have the energy to nurture my friendships, to bring good into the world, to be an instrument through which Godness brings forth the good that is written within me in a very real and powerful way. For I am open and receptive to whatever comes forth. I let it live through me and as me in this moment. So gently begin now to open your mind to what you wish to experience in this new year. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Maybe even what does it sound like? Allow it to flow before you like a movie scene, the movie of your life, your intention for the life before you. And call forth a word or phrase that would define your intention or your new identity for this new year of 2023. Just allow it to become known. Last week I shared from the late Unity minister Charles Roth when he said, from the moment you turn to God's source in prayer, the answer is on its way to you. What is your intention that's on its way? The spiritual identity you are becoming now, what is that? I'm going to share with you the lyrics from a song called On This White Stone by Sue K. Riley. Perhaps inspire you. Today, as I write, as I stand open to divinity in me, I choose my name. I choose my name. A name chosen by Spirit and then whispered to my heart. From this day, I am awakened to the nature of God intended with my name. I write this name on a white stone, a stone that means both purity and truth, inner wisdom and silent strength. My name expresses God in me on this white stone. On this white stone, I write my name. So as you hold your intention for the new year within your hearts, allow that word or phrase to come up from within you. And as it reveals itself, write it on your stone, the one you've received especially for you today, or on the object that you're using if you're participating from home, to capture it, to embed it as a reminder. This you may carry with you throughout the year, your personal new name. You may want to place it on your altar or carry it in your pocket or your purse to vibrationally guide you into your good everywhere you go. For you have energetically claimed your freedom to create a new and abundant life, a new start as you step into this new year. What name have you written that is now embedded within you? Affirm it within your heart, your mind, and your entire being as we realize the words of the song we will sing to affirm this today. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. And that's all we need to feel. Sing that with us. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. If you feel like it, stand and let's sing it one more time. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. One more time. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. And we will have a blessed new year. God bless you. You may be seated, though.
Now we want to thank all of you who may be joining us for your first time here or online. Thank you for sharing your consciousness and your love with us. If you're here with us at the Spire, we have a welcome packet for you at the back table. And if it's your second time with us, welcome back. And if you've been with us for a while now, welcome home. So to all our friends, we want to share our unity blessing. To our newcomers and live streamers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. Now I'd like to invite everyone to prepare for our love offering. And Dallas Talley is preparing for his next song. This is the time in our service where we get a chance to share our financial blessings with this community. There are several easy ways to do so from wherever you are. You can text the word GIVE to the saved number in your phone, 833-217-5435. And that's a way that you can give using your credit card through PayPal. There is a card on the back table with this number, so you can save that. And you can also find it on the donation button on our website. You can find our website there at unityofsouthsound.org, or you can go to our Facebook page and donate there. And these are both ways that you can give one-time or recurring monthly payments. It's simple and secure to do. And on our Facebook page, there are no fees, and you don't need to use PayPal on Facebook. You can also call our office to process credit card donations, or you can mail your gift to us. And for either of these options, you can find the information on our e-blast newsletter or our website. And if you're here in person, our ushers will receive your gifts on the offering plate at the back table of the sanctuary, or as you enter our hospitality gathering in Wesley Hall. So no matter how you give your tithes, we hold these love offerings in this moment in our hands and our hearts and affirm this together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am in perfect balance and flow with the universal tides of giving and receiving. Thank you, God.
Okay. Could there be more to this life of mine than a journey through space or a storyline? More to this life than the body can sense, than the mind can conclude through experience. Does who we are begin with breath, depend on form, or end with death? Strip away these roles, these names, and tell me what remains of who you really are, who you really are. We measure success by the things we accrue, by the bonds that we form, or the deeds we do. But this too shall pass, as hard as we try to hold on to form, but then form will die. But inherent in this dance of form is the chance to see what's yet unborn, or the choice to throw it all away and be caught up in the play of who we think we are, who we think we are. in a fortunate life comes a call to be free from the cycle of bondage and misidentity, to wake from the dream and finally realize the truth of our being before the body dies. So before the final scene is past, the screen on which it's cast, see what's seeing me and you, and then you will know who you really are, who you really are, who you really are. Thank you very much, Kurtana. Thanks, guys. You all did well. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you again, Dallas Talley. We have a few announcements to share with you this morning. And as I mentioned, you can find contact information and you can keep up to date with all of our Sunday services and events by subscribing to our weekly e-blast. Go to our homepage and click on the newsletter sign up button at the top. You can fill out your contact info and submit it, and your info will be safe on our secure site. So we have final pledge drive results. A big thank you to everyone who made a pledge over the course of our intentional giving pledge drive. Because of your incredible generosity, we were able to reach 97% of our goal, and we know that 3% is coming. We're so blessed, and we so appreciate each and every one of you. Please join us for a 5-week online course on Unity's affirmative prayer practice. Discover the what, why, and how on Tuesdays via Zoom, beginning next Tuesday, January 10th, and going through February 7th, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. There is a required book, How to Pray Without Talking to God, by Linda Martella Whitesett. The link to order the book is in our e-blast, and this course is required for anyone interested in becoming a prayer chaplain. It's also for everyone who wants to really understand the Unity teaching of affirmative prayer. That is our 4th of 5 basic principles. And if you're interested, if you're feeling that call to become a prayer chaplain, it is a required course. And if you're thinking, maybe I'm not sure what being a prayer chaplain means, there is a brochure on the back table of the sanctuary. And please do sign up on the back table or by contacting our office. We need you to sign up so we can send you the guidebook to the class and send you the Zoom link. So go ahead and sign up for this powerful. Oh, they are on the e-blast as well. And let us know that you're coming. Okay. So the Gifts of Winter series is also coming right up. As we experience this winter season, let us consider the unexpected offerings within the seeming bleakness of this time of year. What can we embrace about this time? What gifts does winter have to offer us? How can we use this season to enhance our blessings in 2023? We will explore these questions as the theme of our series, Our Journey Through the Gifts of Winter, beginning next Sunday, January 15th. To enhance your Sunday service experience, we will also have a weekly Zoom gathering on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 p.m. And this is for anyone wanting to connect, share, and grow together. We look forward to sharing this journey with you in 2023. Now save the date for our annual membership meeting. It will be held on Sunday, February 12th after the service. The meeting is open for all in our community. And join us as we review our accomplishments from 2022 and share our vision for the new year. Our youth and family team will be sponsoring a baked potato feed to fortify you to get through that meeting. And all proceeds from this will benefit our kids to attend camps. And we also have Family Bingo. Join us on Sunday, February 19th after the service from about 12 to 2 p.m. for some free family fun. It's open to all ages, and it will feature prizes, snacks, and beverages. And now our youth have been in the sanctuary with us today, and we want to invite them up front so we may bless them.
Is that better? Now they can hear me online? Okay, I'm so sorry. I will say that again really quick. We were in the sanctuary today so that we could experience the White Stone ceremony. But it's also really great that we get to experience all of your energy and you get to experience us in the sanctuary. So that's what we did today. And next week we'll be back in our classrooms and we'll be also doing the gifts of winter in our classrooms. So we're very excited for that. But we'll be back in our classrooms next week. Thank you.
All right, let's bless our children. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. Parents, if you have young kids up here, you can come on up and take their hands. And everyone else, we invite you to stand as you're able and hold your hands high as we sing our peace song, sending peace to the entire world.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace.
for protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love. The power of God protects us. I am the power. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever God is, I am. And all is well. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next week.